the site was vertically split instead of horizontally. People were giving up U-Haul, allowing the right side of the site to be taken. We'll have to see how these two teams decide to play that out, as Spike's going to be dropped here, as we are all quiet to start things out here for C9 versus MIBR. Major stacks towards that C9 A side, though, as they're looking to maybe play a retake on B if there's too much noise.
Yeah, this is definitely something that Fraud's used to if he's going to be able to see a Yoru on the comp, what they could do with this in this double duelist setup. A slow default to start, but inching now forward on a 3-2 split towards this A site. You see first contact. Looking to get initiated by JZZ. Here's a running bait forward. Right behind the smoke is going to be Zeppa. He drops first blood right now, and that's 2 Zeppa. Third hat-trick within the round. As finally gets answered back by Artazine, at least onto Oxy. Spike has been dropped, and Cloud9 already has the advantage. This is stolen!
Does have a few buys across the board. Nothing too extreme. Oxy with a Guardian.
And the flash already gets early info, so Cloudburst gets popped up, and as soon as it comes down, though, at least it's a 1-for-1. The dog comes out from the portal, and C9 swarms in within the showers, and to drop the 2 players trying to address from MIBR. At least RGL and the rest of MIBR sees that pressure. They want to move back towards the short, and they even things up on a 3-3, fighting towards the back of the site.
Yeah, Oxy just got the call that it might be coming towards him. He pulls back, but now hearing that Spike plant is able to take the gate crash. They were ready for that to come across.
Ready to push towards the spawn, but the numbers are still dwindling down right now for MIBR in this eco. At least they've upgraded to a Guardian and a Bulldog with the Spike down for them. There's the first orb being thrown down by Whippy. The tap on the Spike. RGL has to peek for some info. Spots the Dome of Vanity, as that allows FRZ to push forward towards Pipes and give the advantage here for MIBR to potentially get this thrifty. Whippy, the Spike is not even at halfway, and this is great discipline by MIBR to just hold it down. He does get the first pick out the FRZ, but that clock is running down. Too little, too late. MIBR will be able to answer back, and they tie up the game.
Guns to dictate the game. They're like an A so far, so MIBR stay. Good flashes coming in from Long B. A lot of utility from Vanity we've seen already come through that teleporter, so easily being able to affect the A site from B. A huge boon there.
Same time, while you had that dog come out towards the portal already at a first flash from Vanity down towards Long. And with this new patch, you don't have any left here, so
oh, Whippy.
They're gonna have to gamble it up together while Whippy's trying to get this aggressive position. Bluebot comes out into Hookah, at least to scout things out, and that inches C9 to find some information, and already FRZ gets the punishment.
See JZZ and Mazin coming out of that shower as they're able to help each other with a guiding light, but it's all about short.
They're still pretty good in MIBR to get the backstab after for these trades.
Yeah.
But it's only a Bucky and a Classic left for the last 2 players of Cloud9. Go together trying to work towards the short. Spike has been planted in a really great spot for this triangle formation you have for MIBR towards the back of the A site. But these upgrades that you have now for Oxy and Vanity, these are rifles and definitely players that could get it done at the disadvantage.
Second round now, MIBR has taken the spawn side of defense.
Nice. There's that first nice pick, though. Knows that RGL's just around the corner. The flash in the front. Nice second shot. Now we're coming in for the tap. Artazine's still waiting towards the top, and now once again, you just wait the clock down. More discipline coming out of MIBR. Tap on the Spike, trying to at least get the gun away from Artazine. It's not going to happen. Oxy dies.
Finally sussing out Whippy, who was pushed up to stop that. And again, towards A, Vance. It's not stopping.
It's a quick combo to drop Zeppa. You already see that Oxy's inside that teleporter. The doctor opened the spot, gets the stun. He's trying to find the time to get the pick and finally does so. So he evens up the situation in round number 4. Jake under heavy attack towards the U-Haul. There's the lineup. Third! Artazine falls down. That includes the Spike. RGL in a clutch situation. 4 against him. Stuck all the way far behind towards short A.
Wild to see that happen. At Cloud9 still putting up the same defense that MIBR's run through a few times, and we see that there's a reason they'll keep positioning like this. Jake can hold down U-Haul, albeit a 3K that time. And now it's just going to push off Meister RGL here. He goes around looking for a last frag.
And you stop them, so now
you
see MIBR defaulting differently this time around.
Right to showers, Vancilli.
An easy one.
Oh my word.
Lower buy that you have for MIBR, sorry. 2 hero rifles as Artisan's trying to get the push forward. Dash already activates, stopped by the flash of Vanity. And now the long-range duel won by Oxy. One eliminated, spraying through the Viper wall. MIBR is still able to maintain this spike.
Quickly rotate to in position to be 3v3 already on the B side. And the rotation can still come in from Whippy and Jake. Slow movement, just deterring the push in with a few nades. Nice chip damage out. And I think C9 have the read on this, even though they're not pushed up at A.
Especially with that decoy, that's going to give enough. Now that allows the wall to come up. Everybody's going to decay, try to run through. Easy kills right now as the flash comes towards the front from Moxie as well. A couple of trades. Mazin's going to be the last player standing. Just trying to watch all of his angles, trying to see if C9's going to push aggressively, but now it's time for C9 to show that discipline. Playing power of numbers, holding back towards the spawn.
Left.
They just want to wait and see if the TP is going to happen or if a tap's going to happen within this B site.
Slow movement from Mazin. I think a touch plant, try to figure out where everybody is, and then
10
go
seconds
next round
left.
as C9 comes flying out of the woodwork here. He may actually get the plant down.
Now with no flashes though, it comes down to it. Yeah, it's good enough.
Jake.
Hit by the snake bite, easy kill for Jake.
Yep, and MIBR is now having trouble trying to put something else on the table. There was 3 strong hits towards A, little hit towards B last round. And Oxy's in hookah to start off round 6.
TP opens right away. Zeppa's trying to answer back to just help Oxy, as even the dog out from Vanity is going to push Artisan away. So they tried to go for a double duelist boombot pink. But Oxy got the drive by running back within the side. And look at that early rotate coming back towards the A side as well. These reads are starting to look really good here for C9. But Jake just falls.
Ooh, that's the shot. Looking to send out the cabbages. Okay, ultimate down. Interesting play. Just putting a little bit of pressure onto that B site that cloud9 has to care about, but how much will they put into that, leaving 2 members? They have each site guarded 2 and 2. And it's going to be that U-Haul work again here for MIBR, just to try and make C9 make the error.
Especially with those Seekers coming out, the TP came across. MIBR is looking to work towards this A site. Oxy's the second to fall. Beautiful flash out from MIBR.
Save.
Vanity's there to help as much as he can. But instantly we get the plant. TP comes across and they know Zeppa's on the flank. Spike down, planet at a default spot. And Zeppa's looking to at least try to find players falling back within this short area. Wow. The jiggle peek from Artisan just spotted him. And we're just setting up, and it's looking very good for MIBR to finalize round number 6.
Oxy comes out with a laser beam to start this off, and the conversion goes to MIBR with 4 members to still make it work towards the A site. Really well played throughout the round to get C9 moving a little bit. I think that's almost one of the best things MIBR can do right now, is the longer you wait and the less info C9 has, you're going to get them off of their early defensive positions. A little bit of rotation, and it seems like is all MIBR needs. So if you minimize that range at all, you're the first one that's going to be seen. It's a very tough one, very tough.
I like that we get to cast Vanity with a Judge or a Bucky again. This time on the VCT stage in the Americas. Flash to get information coming out of Vanity. He's gonna get some contact. He's gonna keep it close range here. As MIBR, Spike's being down more lean towards this B side. They didn't go for the same protocol of like flashing towards the showers with the satchel anymore, so
right here.
C9's trying to expect something. It's a decoy to come out to get info.
Oh, they see quite a bit. Trailblazer on long.
The TP to get away, but that showstopper is still activated.
Oh dear.
Now we're forcing him out towards the hookah. Shot comes down. Oxy stays alive at 9 HP. Rotates coming across for C9 already as 5 members of MIBR are clouding towards this B site. Plant will be successful as Oxy's getting ready.
He wants to drift.
With 9 HP, that's the best you could do right here. Get information for your team. The flash will out for them to come out, but it's MIBR just waited and greeted C9 running through that smoke. They take the advantage. The TP comes across. Oxy's alone, and he's going to try to save this weapon. These 2 teams are going back and forth, 4-3 in favor of the Brazilian team of MIBR. An aggressive push out of C9.
Poison's off.
3 rifles to push down and fight towards the fountain. And only Oxy alone trying to get some audio cues.
This will solidify a full retake here for C9. Struggling currently on those. Oxy helps it out. coming into this round right now. C9 1-5 on the retakes, and they put themselves in a position to make this a round where they have to. Let's see if they can make it in. Already Oxy taking down JCC.
Seekers with a flash. Trying to get some info, but I think the Seekers got shot down right away, so don't get too much. Oh, no. Zeppa's just trying to deny the lineups here from both players of MIBR towards the palm tree of Short A, but decides to leave it.
Live to fight another day.
That's not good at all, because that's the orbital strike, a molly, and 2 snake bites available for MIBR, so this might be a done deal for them on the attack. Look at him falling back. He can just play the time right now for the attack. Yeah, and that's just going to be C9 trying to run away on this one.
Enemy remaining. Not ready.
Nice kills, but it's not going to matter when the spike's going to go off, and the round still going to MIBR.
MIBR stretching these rounds. MIBR is now finding a way around these strats. I said it might be hard for them, but again, it's taking that time, allowing C9 to almost over-rotate themselves. As we have a pit to start off here in mid, a place that MIBR has wanted to take control of almost every single round.
And it definitely looks like C9's been cooking here. I mean, you saw the lineup even of the pit from Whippy. You're putting in a position where it's going to be difficult for you to dog here. You're going to decay as you dog down towards the short. He still stays alive within the back. The satchels now to try to clear it out. And Whippy gets that pick. And there you go. The great position across for C9. Short at least stops that pick from staying out. And the showstopper then comes out, leaving MIBR scattered towards the back of the A. They couldn't control all on the short side for the attack. And gets denied right away.
Felt a bit like the pistol round strat. Zeppa just kind of hiding within the smokes that MIBR is creating again there. Able to get quite a few frags. Oh no. You ready for this? Mazen's like, oh my gosh, what is going on? So it looks like they'll have the 1-2. Hookah here. As well as long B for Mazen.
30 seconds left.
Yeah. This is looking good for C9 at least to win the round, but where MIBR is finding that success is on these pulse plants. So C9 continues now having to use an ult actually to defend and prevent MIBR to really get within this A site or any site whatsoever. With 10 seconds left, still committed here.
10 seconds left.
Plant attempt coming out from Azim to first TP.
Last player standing.
And now with the spike going down, it's too
Down
late
B.
here for RGL to come out to get the plant. So very well done for the defenders within that B site, and that's Vanity with the play from long B.
And here MIBR will again find the numbers game. Good pressure towards B long to give C9 a little bit of a fake, and it's going to be that 3-1 on A once again.
And then Vanity just threw the second flash towards short, saw nobody there, so there's that instant rotate out of C9, and a perfect timing as MIBR are trying to gain this space towards this A site. Artazine with the blade storm on the top, that's why he has the off here, so he can try to open up with the daggers, but Whippy still scores the first blood within the round. And C9 doesn't want to peek out. They just want to wait here for the tap to come down. Whippy finally gets a pick and off the rotate through the DPs though. Time was running down. Somehow Vanity's trying to keep it alive for C9. The 2 versus 1 as the updraft to actually break his crosshair placement. Beautifully done for MIBR as FRZ picks up the kill. C9, MIBR has been winning a lot of these. And also the pulse plant retakes have not been successful here. As you see it, the hand was sticking out. They're trying to get the wall bang. Oxy's already half HP. At least he's able to TP away and get the kill up from Vanity.
All the mind games. So gets the keel up. Little overgrowth coming in now. And they step it back. C9, you can see him trying to put a wrench in the works of MIBR. Anything to stop these early hits. Otherwise, it would kind of just be a guiding light or a molly they'd have to wait for. So identifying and getting that info is huge for C9 here. And you can see it has slowed MIBR down. But now, do they wait long enough for C9 again to rotate out of these safe positions? That's the question.
They know the money's low here for C9, so I like that MIBR is actually cutting noise, trying to see if C9 is going to try to do their signature. This is what we know from C9 last year, and to just try to go for trap plays on the defense, more aggressive. This time, as the clock's diddling down, C9's just waiting towards the back of this A site. So Jake's able to do a little bit of work here with this Vandal that he's saying as the Seeker comes out, which will allow MIBR to get the plan. Zeppa getting caught with nade in hand, and RGL gets the wall bang. Even nonetheless, Zeppa got the kill with the Bucky. Our FRZ was hardly behind U-Haul for the instant trade. So nice work from MIBR. Oxy trying to move back within the Guardian. Off angle waited by FRZ. Nice little bait and switch coming out of MIBR. Now Vanity's stuck with only but a classic. There's a rifle, long range there at triple that you can pick up. Dog's gonna spot him too. Now we'll see if MIBR wants to be a little bit more antsy, if they're going to try to chase this kill and get punished. There's a tap on the first one, nice peek, and well done here for MIBR in the end. I mean, look at how they swung out on that 3 versus 1.
MIBR and A site was theirs. Perseverance and the aggression that they're hitting. And you see C9 wants to stop that shower hit now. They try to get themselves into position, but MIBR is now the other side of the map, and Oxy quickly cleans that up.
Again, some funnies attempt by MIBR. The wide swing to come out in a second to bait, but Oxy, rookie right now for C9.
Yeah.
It's always quick on the trigger. Even through the drifts, he's now 2 players first long. He's just going to get that info at least to keep them back.
Great info. They're still waiting to see how ready they are for this A hit. MIBR has come back so much. And they may be correct on this. 2-3, the anchor is for C9. Everybody is an anchor right now. No one's moving. Realizing how MIBR has tried to flip the map so many times and just continue to end today.
So we're trying to play mind games here. The drift spotted the 2 players towards long being RGL and FRZ, but then we get a flash on the attack towards Hookah to keep those players there. So the other players of MIBR that were spotted earlier on could try to maybe surprise one. Almost got that first contact and pick, but it's spotted here by Jake. Now the crossfire set up towards the showers. Easy kill for Whippy onto FRZ. As the last 2 players, I mean, you heard the dogs, so C9's going to be ready for this one.
Sights vertically split again. Got to get out of U-Haul safely, and there's one Whippy already onto Mazen.
10 seconds left.
Low. Zeppa's just going to clean that one up.
Yeah, this is quite interesting. You already see a Sheriff out from Artazine. Double flash from Artazine with armor. So they're trying to go with the aggression, and it works out. The spike's already down.
Trades, trades, trades. Always here for MIBR is the name of the game. Quickly picked up his vanity, says, okay, bye. He just heads out of that situation. Showers has been on lockdown here for Oxy, so that's going to get a little help in getting there.
And that's the thing.
Cursed.
You're doing such a good job here for MIBR with the pressure that you added at the beginning of this pistol, and now you're funneling C9 to cut noise, trying to find some information within the A site, and you're playing against a Sheriff long range from Artazine. Now he plays it all the way back towards the site. And they could just play the retake now on a 2-player advantage.
Slowly playing this one. There's Vanity and Whippy to plant. Well, maybe get the rotate out and do a little TP. They're just gonna double up. See who they could have gotten off the first fake plant on a full rounder truck. All right.
Good communication, at least. They get the orb up here, so Vanity can actually start falling back for a bit. So now you're keeping MIBR guessing. Is there somebody down towards at short A? But it's currently being flanked here by Mazin, so they'll get this information very quickly and can flick towards the U-Haul. There's the orb coming up again. Vanity looking to be the first contact. Now we're thundering through. The right clicks. Almost gets the one. Almost gets the second one, rather. And now Whippy's on a 2 versus 1. The flash, he turns away from it, trying to get the shot, gets the kill. Now it's halfway with the wall coming down. Here comes the white swing. The Sheriff at 15 HP is Whippy. Trying to come across. Closer. Oh!
B again for them.
You want to fight this?
They'll fight everything right now, it seems. I love it.
Here's the orbs up there. They're forced to TP. Maybe a big, beautiful flash. There's that swing coming out from both ends. But cloud9 has better weaponry. So that's a 2-for-1 trade in favor of cloud9. And now they could just stop it. That trap play you attempted from MIBR gets foiled. And this gives a chance here for C9 to just group together and play the distance here against the classics that you currently have on the defensive side of MIBR.
Good to see from a team able to organize themselves around such a chaotic situation. C9 assessed it perfectly. Now entering B. You gotta suss out the rest of these members.
Yeah, and it's pretty good. FRZ, though, at least is able to catch a good timing for 2 kills with the classic. Already used everything to try to fake towards this B side. I mean, look at the numbers of MIBR towards the octagon, and as C9 are just moving through without any flashes, putting the smokes down, and even wrapped it around triple. So trying to pinch back towards showers and finally like, okay, we heard a TP, and maybe too many players towards this A side, but we re-TP on the other end. Maybe overthinking it. There's 2 players still alive for MIBR within the site. They have the weapon advantage. Artazine stops Zeppa on that fake towards the A side, and here's that nice flash coming out from Oxy, who then comes in towards the octagon. Mazin down to 8 HP. Beautiful bird! As another one falls, the lineup on the second one. A 1-for-1, but a disadvantage for C9. Aiming down the sight, trying to get that first pick, but unfortunately the shots do not connect.
From C9. what's the play going to be? A push down mid here, one of the first aggression on defense from MIBR.
Just a contact play. It's nice. Whippy did some damage, but just couldn't get the victory here as he looks like he scored the first shot. And instantly we fall back, trying to find a heal. So that also allows 3 players to be stacked right after for MIBR within this B site.
Making sure there's no push mid. Oxy covers that. MIBR is doing a great job of not showing, not giving up any information that doesn't need to be. Looks like it's back to mid here for C9. Oxy's been covering this position. They won't have shower control on this one, so they have to be careful about that right side of the site as Zeppa opens up hookah.
This is actually really good, because now it gives some space here for
They go
C9
back.
to work with.
Yes.
Exactly. You could TP across. Rotate already came out. There's no flash to support on the defense as Mazin falls down. Now they're going to try to go ring around the Rosie.
Oh, yeah.
Oxy here's to rotate back. He's trying to get potentially a pick here if he can, but the timing doesn't work out. So still holding towards the U-Haul.
If C9 is thinking about the first 2 rounds of second half, it was a pile of 4 members of MIBR, so they've been teleporting back and forth.
And a triple swing right after the flash. Oxy's trying to get the second kill there onto RGL. Oh boy. Orbital strike coming through. The spike fist has fallen somehow. And Zeppa, again, is the last player remaining. And allow here for Jakey to try to run out and get the plant. Also, orbital strike available. Molly, if they try to fall back at this point, this is nicely done there as GZZ is caught in the corner. If you're going to try to fall back, I love the double flank that we currently have here from MIBR. The Seekers stick around, Mazin gets the drop onto Oxy, and even a push towards the spawn gets denied by FRZ. Numbers back at the advantage of MIBR. The weapon not strong for C9, only 2 stingers. Jake is low on HP, trying to hold his ground here towards the showers, trying to stay alive. There's that first nice pick there onto Mazin to allow Whippy to get this backstab. But Artazine is still sticking on that spike. Finally, the jiggle across. There's that backstab. And now we can push across. But the fuse still comes through.
Listening for rotations, trying to help with that mid-round call.
Yeah.
And again, MIBR in hookah, almost pushed up towards that short A side. They're not giving that much ground.
And definitely trying to change the pace for C9 within this round. Ooh, but it was stopped right away by the utility you currently have from FRZ towards this long B. They still want to continue to pressure towards this B site. The ults to come out, the Seekers to push across, but they don't have control of hookah right now. This could be very dangerous towards the post plant when these smokes will come down. So C9 haven't decided yet to move within this B site. They TV back within A.
Cruising, oh my. Different sides of the map now.
Oh no.
They're gonna hear each other almost, I think.
Oh, they heard it.
Yeah.
Oxy turns around here as Mazin gets created. Zeppa's the one that's waiting all the way towards showers. But JZZ also has a timing. The timing across the showstopper out connection, but then traded right away. And Whippy was still holding towards that fountain. It was going to get scrappy no matter what through that TP play.
Fire in the hole!
Advantage now for cloud9. Showstopper misses. The pit comes out. We're trying to secure the round now.
Oh, man.
I love the crowd again. It's good to be back. RGL though, a nice pick onto Zeppa. 2 versus 2. Oh, the tag there onto it. Be down to 16 HP. Playing close within is Oxy. Just on the edge of that pit. He senses FRZ coming through and gets that pick. A 1 versus 1. The pit comes down though as Whippy gets picked off. RGL trying to scale up now from triple. The wide swim across. RGL gets the bank into the fuse. And MIBR scores up at 11. What a great way to kick off right now the Americas for the Brazilian teams today. They're really putting up a fight right now as MIBR takes the lead by 4 on C9's map pick. Pit comes out early on the defense, so that now forces C9 to try to wrap around. Ooh, Jesus, he could have had that one, but Oxy punishes him as he misses the shot. FRZ holding within the pit here with his judge. He's going to avoid a little bit of that utility, but that's still going to allow C9 to plant for showers.
Spike planted.
Oh, nice flash. Not pushing through. He's making himself known, though, with this judge, FRZ. And his teammates are so far back within the pit. 2 players now walking in, and that's the pit down. Finally, C9. They're finding some good value here of working together with the utility.
And initiate the hit, not be the one bouncing in. So I feel like MIBR is not allowing this composition of C9s to work at its fullest.
Yeah. Although C9 was able to drop that Viper's pit, is not out of the fire pit yet. Still trailing by 3 rounds. Op still available now for Artazine. Blade Storm. Hero Rifle saved by Mazin as well. And there comes The flank from behind somehow gets the double kill with the shorty.
And again, let's see how much they crash in behind Oxy here if they do decide to go in.
It's Oxy that's trying to crash behind them as well. TPing out, but Vanity and Whippy are there at least for the trade. So great space created by Oxy. Oh, JZZ trying to find a timing, running out through the smoke, but couldn't surprise his opponent. Zeppa is almost down to nothing, but gets the heal top up from Vanity. Spike
Viper
down
fight.
and Planet here for C9. And a Viper on Viper. Whippy wins that duel and eliminates FRZ. Only Mazine and JZZ left up towards the pipes at the spawn. Both spotted by Jake. And what does that mean? Another save here from MIBR.
Another save. And what is this? This A and shower play? Getting that level up. Yeah, another shower hit. Another one. It's funny that we brought up Oxy being aggressive there, and it did push a little bit more into that, right? A little bit more pressure on the rookie's shoulders to be the one to go in, and for C9 to find the refrags.
Create the space for C9. Only one round away for C9 to tie up the game, and as MIBR is trying to find an answer on this eco, it works out for a small trade here within this B site. Look at this push that you currently have from RDZ.
Oof. And this is where not having a sentinel comes into play. Arzine on that large flank. Gonna wait for just a moment here. It feels like somebody might be watching.
He knows it's a fake. He heard the snake bite going out for long B and is like, nah, it's not happening. It's towards the A site. So the rest of MIBR rotating towards the spawn. They have an opportunity to go for the backstab here, but Whippy, 6th Sense, turns around and eliminates Arzine.
How does he know? One of those lurkers. You want Oxy to keep it going.
Closed.
This spot being very strong right now on Vine now. Trying to go for the battle against FRZ. Who the defender wins it. Trying to make the economy a little bit more expensive for C9 within the next rounds. I mean, you've mentioned it, Riv. It's been looking pretty good for C9 with the economy. They've been building round after round. Nice shot from Azine as well, out with the Marshall. Orb comes across, the tap's coming through, and both players of C9 are out towards the showers, and as the orb comes down now, it's too late.
They will focus on towards the B site.
Oh, MIBR is trying to join the party, pushing down towards Long B as they heard the showstopper towards Hookah. The first and second kills come out in favor of C9. Mazine and FRZ
wait a
pushing it
minute.
out. That's the spike down.
Oxy was in a 4v1 over here, but then more people joined, and it's actually 2 going down for C9 now. They run back, a quick drift for Oxy as he goes dimensional on this one. And they should know the site's clear. Don't have to commit, though. It looks like they're still being quite tentative on it.
A lot of these. Trying to go for a flash towards the spawn. Oh, the long range too.
Operator down.
Up to Shorty. Oxy read that and plays the distance to win it with the Vandal. TP's away. Advantage for C9. Double up towards U-Haul as Oxy's playing back to the backstab here. The post plan. The last player to watch the flank. But the dog spots both players of MIBR towards the spawn. Head to hand, Whippy is just trying to hold them back with another snake bite towards the ground. There's that flash for a peek towards the front. It's beautiful. Both of them fall for MIBR.
Big flank or trying to flank the side of cloud9. Almost better than a sentinel, honestly. So they quick hit. That's going to land right on Mazine. Little hot toe there. And yeah, they get no guiding light. Yeah, there it is towards long. All right, so detection is out. Still is not going to make anybody move just yet. We're looking at a replicated round here for C9 to get out of showers once again. Behind Oxy.
This is actually great plays right now from MIBR. JZZ gets the pick onto Oxy and they're trying to push forward. Orbital strike even to push them back to slow down the pace that C9 has. I love the utility play that you currently have here from MIBR to get a perfect read on C9 split within this A site. As C9's trying to answer back, Seeker's out, the dog's gonna hit JZZ, but he satchels away and back into safety. MIBR have the power of numbers here. Plant within the A site. The satchels comes across, RGL on top of the truck, but Jake and Whippy are right back. Close range with the showstopper denied right away. And Jake comes back with confidence, needing only one more kill onto FRZ to close up the first map.
30 seconds left.
Another TP across within this B site. The disadvantage though for MIBR is you're trying to play with a judge. So if you get a perfect timing here with the judge, you might get the win. But Jake's waiting right there, gets the pick, And C9 will close off the first map with a 13-11 victory.
In a bit of a roundabout way, but they do it. It seemed to be MIBR in the driver's seat for the